Hi everyone. I just wanted to take a few minutes to give you an update because so many of you have reached out in comments and in emails asking when I'm going to be back on camera. Well, first of all, thank you. Thank you so very much. Your messages, your comments, your emails, they mean more to me than you probably realize, okay? They really do. And honestly, this move has taken a little longer than we expected it to. Originally, the plan was simple. We were going to move closer to Rachel, my wife's work, and just rent a place. The problem is we live in a very rural area of Northern California, and finding a rental that allows pets has been almost impossible. And for us, our pets are not just pets, they're family. Our kitty baby girl here, she has helped me through some incredibly difficult times when I had my nasal aneurysm. And Wendy, our little rescue dog, I say little, she's 68 pounds, has spent the last year slowly learning to trust and finally coming out of her shell. So, honestly, there was just no way we're going to leave them behind. I just can't do it. So, for a while there, things were looking kind of bleak. And then out of nowhere, something happened that honestly we never expected. Rachel got approved for a first-time homeowner's loan. Now, honestly, I feel like that was by the grace of God, because buying a home was never even on our radar, especially with me not being employed, waiting on disability, and I already know what my credit report looks like. So originally we thought maybe we could find a house that was under what she was approved for. That way, once we got moved, we still have a little bit of a cushion, But that didn't work out either. The house that we're currently looking at is basically going to take the entire loan. Now, there's a home inspection on Thursday, and we should know more information by then, but if everything goes well, we could be finally in the house on the 17th of April. Meanwhile, Rachel has been driving 2 hours to work and 2 hours back from work. So by the time she gets home, she has enough time to eat dinner, spend a few minutes relaxing, and then going to bed, and then starting it all over again the next day. And on my end, I've been packing up the house, handling everything here, running the errands, and just trying to make sure that she can come home to a nice meal and have a few minutes to relax and not have to worry about anything else here. But through all of this, we've really felt God moving in our lives and in this situation. And I can't really fully explain it. And originally I was planning on stepping away from this channel completely until the move was finished, so I could devote the time needed to make the kind of videos that I normally create. Those long videos, they take anywhere between 8 to 10 hours to prepare, research, pray over, and produce. And, honestly, right now, I just don't have those extra 8 to 10 hours to do that. And so, after a lot of prayer, I felt led not to disappear completely now. And that's why you're seeing the shorts that you're seeing now. Those shorts are just small reflections of what goes through my mind each day, and reminders that God brings to my heart as I deal with anxiety and worry and health issues and financial anxiety. God placed it on my heart a long time ago, just to simply share my relationship with Him honestly. Not as someone who has everything figured out, but as someone who is walking through life like everyone else. Sometimes with fear, sometimes with doubt, but always trying to keep turning back towards Him. Because, the truth is, a lot of people are going through the same things. And sometimes the most powerful thing that we can hear is that we are not alone. We're not alone. Now, many of you also know that I filed for disability back in November of 2023. And, realistically, we probably won't hear anything back until November of this year. And I'll be honest, I am not someone who likes asking for help. It's just not me. Maybe it's the Gen X thing, but it's just how I'm wired. Even making that video, that little short video I made a few months back, was emotionally difficult for me. But something that God reminded me of was Paul's ministry. There were many times when people supported him so that he could continue the work that he had been called to do. And so while this channel was never started for monetization, your support, your comments, your likes, your shares, all of that helps us grow. Albeit slowly, but it's growing. And someday it may reach the point where it can sustain itself. But whether it ever does or doesn't, the reason that I started this channel remains the same. To share the journey. To talk honestly about faith. To grow closer to God together. So for now, the shorts will continue at least until I get this moving process out of the way. And once things settle down and life finds its rhythm again, I'll be back making the longer videos. I'll be back making my shorts. In the meantime, thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for the likes, the shares. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for walking this journey with us. God bless you and have a blessed day.